This online education platform went from 50 visitors a month to over 200 a day in less than 5 months through strategic link building and just crisp, clean SEO. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we did that in less than 5 months. Let's go. So this client actually owns 3 different businesses very closely related to each other in this niche. Each one is a specific test to get a certification to become an educator. This is all for the United States. And it actually came to us through an agency partner. We work with loads of digital marketing agencies, SEO agencies, and consultants who are really good and very experienced at getting all the technical, the content, and the on-site side of things really sharp. But when it comes to crafting and executing a winning link building strategy, they just want to go with the pros that only do that. So they decided to partner with us for this project. Now, the challenge that this particular business was quite substantial. They had the website online already for a couple of years, not a lot of SEO traction. Then they started working with this partner. We had the conversation and together we put together this strategy. The challenge was we had to beat websites like research.com and a bunch of universities with .edu domains. If you know anything about SEO, you know that that is one of the hardest tasks out there. So the first thing that we did was to run a competitive gap analysis. We figured out who were the winning businesses that were ranking for this very specific course-related terms in their space. We figured out the entire backlink profile of those competitors. What were they doing? What kind of websites were they getting links from? What kind of anchor text were they using? How many links were they building? What kind of power? The metrics, absolutely everything. And we get like an aggregated blend of what those winning sites look like. Then we did the same for the client and we figured out how big was the gap. This is always the starting point for any winning link building campaign. In truth, it's like saying, this is my starting point, this is my destination. And then from there, we help you put together an SEO GPS so you can have the most efficient route to get where you need to go. So from there, we decided to start with a fundamental layer of authority-driving backlinks in order to really get this domain, this business of the client moving up in the SERPs before we can actually start going aggressively. We started doing 3 to 4 backlinks per month to the homepage, as well as about 30% of those links going to 2 key inner pages that really supported the main keywords that the homepage wanted to rank for. For the anchor text selection, we simply followed the reverse engineering against the competitors, and that math told us that we should be focusing on branded anchor text to the homepage and some keyword-rich anchor text for those inner page links. For the link acquisition tactic, we went with good old-fashioned, true and tested guest post outreach and link insertion outreach. We focused, of course, on reaching out to actual real businesses that were related to their space that had a significantly higher domain rating than the client did. And for this first layer of 11 links, we got links ranging from DR31 to DR72, contextual links on new quality content on those websites that was highly related to both the host website and the client. Very quickly towards the end of month 3, we saw that the impressions in Search Console were going up, as well as the general position of all the keywords that we were targeting, which is a very good early sign that Google is giving you a lot more trust because whatever work that you've been doing, it's pleasing the algorithm. So we decided to ramp up the efforts and we did 8 backlinks on month 4 and 12 backlinks in month 5. We kept the same mixture of guest posts and link insertions, but really in volume, we weren't doing more than 2 link insertions in any given month. The rest was all guest posts. I like news signals a lot more than I like the signals from link insertions, but sometimes you can get links from pages that already have a lot more page power. So you can balance out that combination between trust from high traffic websites, relevance from highly relevant sites, and then power from very strong domains or very strong pages. As we ramped up these link building efforts, we actually landed some really powerful links with some DR80 websites pointing to the client. Then on these months 4 and 5, we really wanted to increase the amount of power, but in order to not break velocity and have to build 20 or 30 backlinks, which would have been too many for this case, we decided to actually go through all the historical backlinks that they already had that were very high quality, and then we built some links to those backlinks to make them more powerful. This is known as tier 2 link building. This is an absolutely overpowered tactic that I see very few people talk about in the SEO circles, and sincerely, I don't know why more people aren't doing it, because it's just really, really powerful. So all throughout the process, we met regularly with the agency partner. They were also meeting with the end client. So we were getting on the same page, figuring out what was most important for them, what kind of work were they doing with the on-page and on-site to see if there's anything that we had to adjust, report on progress, and answer, of course, any questions around link building and the current results with the client, so everybody was on the same page and happy. So to recap, we built 30 backlinks in 5 months. That's it. That's all it took in this particular case to bring the client to these results. So the client went from 50 clicks a month to 2,970 clicks from organic search during the month of January 2025, all from search, all from good old SEO. And they had 300,000 impressions, proving that there is still an insane amount of keywords where we haven't gotten yet to the top positions, where there's somewhere on the bottom of page 1 that's going to be the further growth that they're going to experience over the next 6 months. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen there. The client went from 52 visitors in August of 2024 to 2,970 visitors from organic search in January of 2025, surviving 2 core updates and 1 spam update all throughout that process, proving that the work that was done was solid for a ridiculous 5,600% increase in just 5 months. They went from 0 to 505 keywords at the time of recording this video in page 1 in just 5 months, and the main keyword that they wanted to rank for, which is literally the name of the course that they sell with the study guide, it's already number 1. They have captured 11 feature snippets, which is the one at the very top that gets all the clicks. And not just that, they've also captured 10 AI overviews, which is basically the Google version of a ChatGPT result, proving that the work that's been done so far, not only setting up the client for SEO success, but also for AI SEO, what some people call answer engine optimization or generative engine optimization. The industry don't seem to find an agreement there. So it's supposed to also start getting a lot more traffic from AI as the user behavior changes over the next few years. The work that they're doing now is helping them succeed in the future too. But there is more. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I told you that they had 3 different businesses in this niche. We built links for all 3 of them, and we had very similar results in all 3 of them, proving that when you follow a clean, proven process, you can always get positive results. So if you want similar results for your business, you can book a free link building strategy with myself and the team. And we'll sit down for you for half an hour to figure out what needs to be done in order to get you results just like this for your business.